This week's slate, conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The receiver makes the catch. The ball is loose. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw. It's Snead. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense won with the hurry up.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out 3rd down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's sneezed. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Breaks free. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The defense has got it. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. Tackle, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip it away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He loses the football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Snead. Looking for his back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
But they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Not a good punt. Goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The offense takes over in great field position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch.
Makes a move and breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Handoff running right. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. They'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Snead. And it's caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff heading left. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. Third down close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line with no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. The back's got it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moved to the 45. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come.
Touchdown, Tigers! Look out, whole different game now.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense retakes the field. Looking downfield, it's Snead. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Complete. It's 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Snead. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Just an avalanche of momentum continues for this team. Now the defense gets involved with this sack here on 3rd down, setting up a huge 4th down and a chance maybe to get the ball back.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, LSU. A crucial pick 6.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket, extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's a short completion at the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
To the air, it's Snead. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cano. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Pass is incomplete. It was tipped near the goal line.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Or it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. Finds his man. It's Perez. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of those.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Snead. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Snead. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Gators with first and 10 here. And on the carry, he's heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. The ball's incomplete. A turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, and it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.